Mindfulness of the Body, Part 2, in 10 minutes. Sending the awareness to the breath, diligent, ardent, and resolute, putting aside the wants and worries about our daily life. And with this putting aside, the mind becomes steadied internally, quiet, brought to one-pointed singleness, and concentrated. Always mindful, I breathe in. Mindful, I breathe out. Breathing in long, I breathe in long. Or breathing out long, I breathe out long. Or breathing in short, I breathe in short. Or breathing out short, I breathe out short. Breathing in, sensitive to the entire body. Breathing out, sensitive to the entire body. Breathing in, calming the breath. Breathing out, calming the breath. Observing impermanence, accepting imperfection, letting go of selfishness. Sending the awareness to the right foot, starting with the sole of the foot, to the toes and toenails, to the top of the foot, to the heel, to the ankle, the Achilles tendon, to the right calf and shin, to the delicate structure of the right knee, to the upper leg and thigh, the quadriceps along the front of the right leg, the hamstrings along the back of the leg. Sending the awareness to the left foot, the sole of the left foot, to the toes and toenails. To the top of the foot, to the heel and ankle, to the Achilles tendon, to the left lower leg, the calf and shin. To the delicate structure of the knee, to the upper left leg, the quadricep muscles along the front of the leg, and the hamstring muscles along the back of the leg. Observing impermanence, accepting imperfection, letting go of self-identifying. Sending of the awareness to the hip region, to the gluteus muscle of the seat, to all the tendons and ligaments holding the pelvis together. Observing impermanence, accepting imperfection, and letting go of self-identifying. Sending the awareness to the back, starting with the tailbone, the lower back, the vertebrae stacked one atop the other with the ridge of muscles along either side, to the middle back, the muscles spreading out on either side, to the upper back, to the neck, observing impermanence, accepting imperfection, letting go of self-identifying. Now sending the awareness to the internal organs, starting with the lower right upper quadrant where the liver sits. Just under the ribs, the dark liver, we send 9 breaths. We're grateful to the dark red liver for filtering and cleaning all of the impurities from the blood. We send our awareness now to the pancreas, a tan color that lies like a fish behind the stomach. The pancreas producing enzymes that break down food, making vitamins and nutriments for the entire body. 9 breaths to the pancreas. To the head of the pancreas that is close to the midline. The long body of the pancreas. The tail of the pancreas that has the cells that produce the insulin that break down the sugars and carbohydrates into the energy that feeds all of the cells in the body. observing impermanence, accepting imperfection, letting go of self-identifying, sending our awareness now in 9 breaths to the digestive system, 1 breath for each of the 9 parts, starting with the throat, the esophagus, the stomach, 3 parts of the small intestine, the duodenum, the jejunum that winds around, and the ileum that connects on the right side to the ascending colon, the transverse colon along the top, and the descending colon all the way to the rectum, observing impermanence, accepting imperfection, letting go of self-identifying, sending our awareness to the fluids in the body, starting with the solid waste of the feces, the lymph system in the body connected to the spleen and the nodes, the groin under the arms and in the jaw, producing the T cells that fight off infection, the circulatory system, the blood carrying the oxygen and all of the nutriments to the many cells in the body. 25 trillion red blood cells carrying this energy to 6 trillion cells in the body, all happening automatically. To the nervous system, the small nerves gathering together in the legs, all the way into the sciatic nerve, into the lower spine, the vagus nerve that travels through the internal organs, the nerves of the hands, all the way up the arms, into the upper spine. All these messages being sent to our amazing brain, observing imperfection, accepting impermanence, letting go of self-identification. Very gradually wiggling our fingers and toes, reorienting ourselves to the room and opening our eyes at our own pace.